No. I am your father.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the plot twists that still give us goosebumps just thinking about them. A spoiler alert is in effect.
You met me at a very strange time in my life.
Number 10. The Statue of Liberty, Planet of the Apes.
Oh my God.
Charlton Heston plays Taylor, an astronaut who crash lands on a mysterious planet where apes are the dominant species and humans are kept in cages. Prodded and experimented on, Taylor makes his daring escape with the help of some primate allies. But as he and his companion Nova walk along the coastline, he comes upon a brutal and shocking discovery. A crumbling Statue of Liberty half stuck in the ground. The planet he crash landed on is Earth. At least, this is what's left of Earth after a presumed nuclear war. Planet of the Apes' twist ending was like something out of the best Twilight Zone episodes. It makes sense. That show's creator, Rod Serling, wrote this ending too.
Damn you! God damn you all to hell!
Number 9. Seeing the Future, Arrival. Throughout this 2016 moody science fiction drama, linguistics expert Louise Banks is trying to figure out how to communicate with the extraterrestrials that have landed on Earth. Once she deciphers more of their language, though, she comes to understand its true power. Throughout the movie, she is painted as a grieving mother. Memories of her deceased daughter haunt the story, but the alien's language actually distorts human perception of time. And in learning it, we realize Louise has been experiencing flash forwards of a daughter who has yet to be born.
I don't understand. Who is this child?
She must move forward with the knowledge of all that will happen in her future, the good and the bad.
Louise.
I just realized why my husband left me. My husband left me.
You were married?
Number 8. The Basement, Parasite. This Oscar-winning South Korean film uses a creepy thriller plot to illustrate some disturbing and devastating commentary on class dynamics. A working-class family cons their way into the home of a wealthy employer, but their deception nearly comes to an end one rainy night.
부엌 지하실에 제 물건을 깜빡 놔두고 온 게 있어가지고요.
The former housekeeper arrives, explaining that her husband is hiding in the house's creepy basement, living like a prisoner as he hides out from loan sharks. She will expose their secret if she exposes hers. That's when the movie goes from a dark comedy about class strife to an all-out horror show. Number 7. Amy's Diary, Gone Girl.
I am so much happier now that I'm dead. Technically missing. Soon to be presumed dead.
Just as its lead character seems to have two separate halves, Gone Girl feels like two different movies. At its halfway point, Amy Dunn is revealed to be the mastermind behind her own disappearance. She narrates the details of her nefarious plot against her husband without emotion. From her secret pregnancy to the diary entries we've been hearing in voiceover, it's all been faked, designed to paint her as a perfect victim and her husband as a cold-blooded killer.
To fake a convincing murder, you have to have discipline.
The lengths Amy goes to convince everyone she's been murdered is enough to put anyone off of marriage for a long time.
What are you thinking? How are you feeling? What have we done to each other?
Number 6. The Real Story, Atonement.
My sister and Robbie were never able to have the time together. They both so longed for and deserved.
Bryony Tallis accuses a man of a crime he did not commit, and its effect is felt for decades afterward. Her sister's doomed love affair with a boy from a lower social status was always going to be difficult, but her accusation kept them apart for years. The movie follows Bryony as she comes to realize her mistake and tries to rectify it. In the last scene, though, we learn that the second half of the movie was actually the product of Bryony's novel. The two lovers never met again after that fateful night. Both died tragically, robbed of the happy ending they deserved.
I gave them their happiness.
Number 5. They are the ghosts. The Others.
Is that how she killed you? With a pillow?
There's plenty of mystery and intrigue going on in this post-World War II haunted house thriller. Nicole Kidman plays Grace, a war widow whose 2 children are extremely sensitive to sunlight. The arrival of new servants sets in motion a chain of horrifying events that convinces the family their house has been invaded by ghosts.
The ghosts? Why aren't they wearing sheets and clanking chains? Who said that? I don't care what I said! Get away from them!
In its final sequence, we learn that Grace went mad when her husband failed to return from the war, and she and her children died by her own hand. They are the ghosts in this ghost story. The supernatural events have been caused by the new owners, who are trying to cast the spirits of Grace and her children out of the house.
The Lord in His great mercy was giving me another chance.
Number 4. A Tangled Web. Old Boy.
자, 다시. 왜 이유진은 오대수를 딱 15년 만에 풀어줬을까? 요.
A relentless, action-packed thriller from South Korea. Oh Dae-soo is a man imprisoned by a mysterious man for several years. His bloody quest for answers is complicated when he falls in love with a young chef named Mido. When he finally faces his enemy, Dae-soo is presented with a photo album of his wife and daughter, whose growing up he missed due to his imprisonment. To his horror, the album reveals that Mido is Dae-soo's daughter. His entire ordeal is a long-standing and vicious revenge plot carried out by a former schoolmate. The revelation and its aftermath are chilling to watch unfold.
사랑해요, 아저씨.
Number 3. Kaiser Soze's Identity. The Usual Suspects.
Kaiser Soze or no Kaiser Soze. If Keaton is alive, he's not coming up again. I'll find him.
Dave Kuyan, a customs agent, is assigned to investigate a deadly shootout. Told in flashback and mostly through the point of view of a supposed low-level criminal Verbal Kint, The Usual Suspects is a dizzying crime movie with a devilish plot twist. Its enigmatic story culminates in one of the greatest movie reveals. Kint is not all what he seems. It isn't until he leaves his interrogation that Agent Kuyan realizes that the man was spinning a yarn for him.
What lawyer, Verbal?
I am Mr. Kobayashi.
Kobayashi. Tell me every last detail.
I work for Kaiser Soze.
Convince me.
Kint is Kaiser Soze, the feared criminal mastermind he told Agent Kuyan all about. He pieced his entire story together using details he found around the agent's office.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist.
Number 2. Malcolm is a Ghost. The Sixth Sense.
They only see what they want to see.
This blockbuster ghost movie created a sensation when first released. Young Cole Sear's confession that he can see dead people became a meme before memes were even a thing. But its most incredible stroke of genius was its late reveal that Dr. Malcolm Crowe, a child psychologist, did not survive the first scene, which sees him shot by a disturbed former patient. His wife's coldness to him and the fact that no other character ever speaks to him suddenly makes so much sense.
I see people. They don't know they're dead.
He's been dead the entire time. Director M. Night Shyamalan would have to keep topping himself with every new movie. Unfortunately, no new plot twist may ever freak us out like this one did.
You sleep now. Everything will be different in the morning.
Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. A double act, The Prestige. Magician Alfred Borden's illusions are made possible by his twin brother.
We were both Fallon. And we were both Borden.
Tyler Durden's identity, Fight Club. The narrator realizes he is actually his alter ego.
Tyler's not here. Tyler went away. Tyler's gone.
What? This is impossible.
No, this is crazy.
People do it every day. They talk to themselves. They see themselves as they'd like to be. They don't have the courage you have to just run with it.
The Body, Saw. The mastermind of the torture game was in the room the whole time.
Game over.
There is no Aaron, Primal Fear. The case of split personalities is not what it seems.
There never was an Aaron, counselor.
We all go a little mad. Scream. The movie-crazed killer finally reveals himself.
Stu's flipped out. He's gone mad.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
No! Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Truth About Mother, Psycho. Alfred Hitchcock's suspense masterpiece pulled the rug out from under its audience several times, killing off its lead character halfway through the movie, and in such iconic fashion, made Psycho a destabilizing experience for 1960s audiences. It was also wild to think a little old lady was behind the butchery at the Bates Motel, but the revelation that the mild-mannered motel proprietor Norman Bates was the killer, carrying out his crimes while dressed as his mother no less, flipped the script on movie villains forever. Bernard Herrmann's shrill score and Anthony Perkins' unhinged performance in the reveal scene are forever burned into movie lovers' brains.
Why, she wouldn't even harm a fly.
What's a movie reveal you'll never forget? Let us know in the comments.
Anything we tell you about who you are, what you've done, you can dismiss as lies, Andrew.
My name is Edward Daniels.
I've been hearing this fantasy for 2 years now. I know every detail.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.